Sam, I'll let you know when I let everyone in at 12:15.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, just I'll watch for that chat and then I'll give it a beat and start.
Okay.
Okay, good. It's 5 minutes. Oh yeah, just to go live. They'll probably count down.
All right, we should be live on Facebook, Sam, so you can go.
I'm just waiting for Maggie to give me the thumbs up. Good afternoon, everybody. On behalf of the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire, the Chippewa Herald, the La Crosse Tribune, Leader Ethics Wisconsin, and Democracy Found, welcome to this wonderful event. We hope that you're all doing very well and staying safe. We're very happy that you're able to join us this afternoon. My name is Sam Shinta. I'm the chair of the program committee for Leader Ethics Wisconsin. Before we get to our program today, a few notes. First, today's event is sponsored by Festival Foods, Joe and Pat Heim, Tom Houlihan, Roger and Kenna Christians, Suzanne Young, Sally Lister, and Leader Ethics Wisconsin. We are always accepting sponsors for future events to help defray our event costs, and you can contact Lee Roche at Leader Ethics Wisconsin for more information. If you're interested in becoming a member of Leader Ethics Wisconsin, please take a look at our website at leaderethicswi.org. You have been muted upon entry into the conference, and it will remain so throughout our presentation. This will minimize background noise and will optimize the experience for everyone. If you have questions for our participants during the event today, please post them to the chat. I will be reviewing these questions when we get to the Q&A session of the event. I would first like to introduce Chancellor James Schmidt, the Chancellor of the University of Wisconsin at Eau Claire, to introduce today's program. Chancellor Schmidt.
Thank you, Sam, and good afternoon. It is my pleasure to welcome you to today's program, which is being live streamed from the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. I want to start by acknowledging that UW-Eau Claire occupies sacred and ancestral lands of Indigenous peoples. I want to take a moment to honor the land of the Ojibwa and Dakota nations. As a public regional comprehensive university, free expression and critical debate are at the heart of our mission. So too is the charge to foster active citizenship in our student body. Our graduates should be able to actively engage in their communities, participating in systems of government for public good. Building those habits begins with voting, something that many of our students do for the first time on our campus. And learning to assess pressing matters of policy from multiple perspectives as an undergraduate is critical to what we do. It is fitting then that we are exploring the use of Final Five voting in Wisconsin's federal elections today. Frustration and disapproval of elected legislative bodies continue to dominate national news and local news. The natural question arises, if few voters seem satisfied with the result of our elections, why does our system keep returning these results? Is the cause inherent to our culture or inherent to the electoral system? This question is complex and is sure to rouse strong passions, no matter what remedy is proposed. We cannot expect a single solution will satisfy all parties or cure all ills, but universities are up to the task of navigating these fraught discourses. It is important for today's leaders to learn about and participate in debates that can substantially impact their futures. Voting is central to our republic, and it is refreshing to consider a bipartisan proposal aimed specifically at de-escalating the influence of hyperpolarization in our politics. I'm a student of political science, and I watch what happens in Madison and Washington with great interest. Final 5 voting combines an open primary, where the top 5 finishers proceed to the general election, with ranked choice voting and an instant runoff in the general election. The idea is being discussed across the country, and the bill currently in the Wisconsin legislature is a microcosm of the national debate. I'm appreciative that Leader Ethics Wisconsin, with the support of UW-Eau Claire's Political Science Department, has brought an open dialogue on this fascinating issue to campus today. Whether you're a student or community member, I'm glad you're viewing this broadcast. In closing, I'm reminded of a quote from John F. Kennedy, who twice visited what was then known as Wisconsin State University at Eau Claire in 1959 as a senator campaigning for the presidency and later as president. He said, "I want to make sure we know all the facts and hear all the alternatives